Hey, you! Yeah, you! You see that? Go subscribe. Sup, boys? Welcome to another Zero to Legend episode. On this episode, our goal is to get Keystone Legend with 3000 points by completing all dungeons at plus 12 or above. Question is, will we be able to do it?
I don't think so, pal!
Never doubt a boy. Let's go to the Great Vault, get our gear, and start Mythic Plussin'. Okay, boys, it's that time of the week again. Hopefully today we get maybe... I hope we get a headpiece or a beast trinket. Who knows? And for the key for this week, my first key, I hope it is either we get Halls of Atonement or we get Operation Floodgate. You guys ready for action? Let's go and open the vault. Myth chest, love to see it. Harvesters, I don't think that's this. I'm not sure. We have the choice between these two options. This can be further increased. I already have a chest at 7 and 10 eye level, but it's hero track, so we will probably get this one. But let's see if the trinket is anything to write home about.
2,000 years later.
Apparently this trinket synergizes with the staff and causes interesting AoE damage if the orb collides with the enemies, and makes me take less damage, increasing mass if I pick up the orb. So it's a nice hybrid trinket. And the trinkets we have: Champion, Tome of Light's Devotion, and Improvised Euphorian Pacemaker. And none of these are actually best in slot. The closest to best in slot is the hybrid Tome of Light's Devotion. So I think we'll get the trinket in place of Improvised Euphorian Pacemaker. And we'll get a Keystone that is plus 12 probably, or plus 13. Let's see, 12. As I said before,
No!
either House of Atonement or Operation Floodgate. 3, 2, 1, go! And Dawnbreaker. With some encouraging words from myself, I thought this was going to be a smooth run. But wait a second, look at that composition! You already know the terrors that will take place inside this dungeon.
You're goddamn right.
Okay, first boss with only one death, not that bad. And then we landed on the front of the church. Alright, before we start, a quick stop. F's in the chat for the healer. You'll see why shortly. Take a good look at the two casters.
No.
Yep. Ouch. But it still looks timeable, right?
Nope.
Right, guys? On our way to the third mini boss, I got a little bit of deja vu, but I can't quite put my finger on why.
Bruh.
Now, on to the final boss. There's no way someone can screw that up.
Man, I'm dead.
Fuck! Well, we're definitely not gonna time this one, that's for sure. And then, with a whopping 21 deaths, we did not time this dungeon. And we still had percentage missing. Bad is an understatement to describe this run. I hope I don't have to repeat this sentence to describe the next one. And apparently I don't, because we got ourselves a Red Paladin for Blessing of Protection, a Hunter for the Bloodlust, a Death Knight for the Grips, and an Evoker because, well, who cares? I needed a healer to sign up anyways. The run started smoothly with me using a defensive as I pulled the first pack, so I do not get pounded and avoid a wipe in the process. Trust me, if you are not playing a prot warrior, you will want to pop defenses on pull. We went to the left side first, since it allows you to have lust for the first pull of the dungeon and Big Mama fight. But my team decided to use lust on this boss, and I swear I don't know why. Can somebody explain to me in the comments? After that, I did a pull that in pugs usually go south, but this time my mind was blown. Take a look at it. After that, Big Mama was dealt with swiftly, no problems whatsoever. While we are getting some more ads for the percentages, can you guys take a look at the interrupt count? Nice job, guys! This is definitely a green flag. As we were going to the third boss location, I even pinged where I was gonna land, but funny things happened. Well, aside from me almost getting clapped by the ads, just take a look at the Evoker Man. Then the second boss was more of the same. After spinning like a Beyblade and killing some ads for the count, we got to this final boss. And boy was he rough. When we get to this part, I was gaslighted into believing that my spark was the one that was dispelled, but turns out it wasn't. And as a result, I get clapped and die.
Oh no!
But I swiftly get back up to the fight and we continue. After some more deaths, we tear his ass a new one.
You're joking. Not another one?
You know your boy is the goat at clapping cheeks. And go to collect the rest of the trash that we missed. And so, even with all those mistakes, we managed to time it with over 5 minutes remaining, earning ourselves 47 score and a new portal to Floodgate. Next up, we tried Tazavest Streets of Wonder 12, and you guys might be having a deja vu. In case you are not having one, just click on the card at the top right corner of the screen to find out why. The run was going fine until the Warlock died twice in a row and I started doubting if we were gonna time it. This time though, my goal is not completing the dungeon, it is straight up timing it. You know what else must be done as quickly as possible? You liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It helps me and you can change your mind later. Okay, shameless plugs aside, we got to the second boss with no problems. But the second boss fight proved a little bit challenging.
Zug me dead. Zug me dead version 2.
Well then, after those two deaths it was smooth sailing. But wait, there's more! You know that every time you die you subtract 15 seconds from the timer, right? Yeah, keep that in mind for later. And by later I mean right now. Take a look at our timer. We have 14 minutes yet to kill the 3 remaining bosses and the remaining forces. But it turns out we did not get so lucky this time.
Enemy triple kill.
Yeah, after that, the demon within was almost coming out, but I managed to keep my calm. I wasn't sure if we should wipe to try and save time, or try and finish him since he was already at 50% health. But in the end, I decided to finish him. And we took longer than I like to admit to kill him. Damn it. That is not what you said though. And a surrender vote was popped. And since we had 8 minutes remaining to finish 2 more bosses, I gave up because in the best case scenario we would time it missing only 1 second or not time it at all by a little bit. So I played too much gacha games to know where this would go. Next up is Halls of Atonement 10. And speaking of gacha games, gotta love the RNG on Shadow Pen Wisdom of the Wall buff. It's so annoying to get the right buff at the right time. And speaking of right time, this run was done after the nerfs in Halls of Atonement. And it was indeed the right time to nerf this dungeon, because the trash count was so intense and the timer was so little that you cannot do both in pugs reliably. In other words, nice job Blizzard, better late than never. In spite of the nerfs, we did a pretty dangerous pull towards the bottom left shard of Halkias, and our healer butt pulled the patrol that was supposed to be killed after or beforehand. I do not need to say, but the loyal beast casts went off and I almost got. But luckily I drank my problems away and we were Gucci. Well, but the real moment I felt unkillable is this one. Just take a peek at what happened. And by that I mean the pull of the century.
What's the
Yep, that was goated. And with me surviving that pool, I can also survive this pool that almost went south. And surviving this pool, I can chain pull the boss as well. Cooldowns? What the hell are healer cooldowns? And with all that adrenaline going through my veins, I finished in 2 minutes.
I don't think you have any idea how fast I really am. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Then on our way to the third boss, we did the gargoyle skip, and I'm impressed how nobody pulled that. The third boss was nothing to write home about, it just took a little bit long. And by that I mean 4 or 5 minutes. Nah, it was even faster than I thought. You know what else is faster than I thought? This dungeon! With a minute remaining, we managed to time it and get our portal to House of Atonement. And now we have 4 out of 7 portals. We just need Tazavesh, Dawnbreaker and Priory. Well boys, we ended the week with 2 new portals. And 2617 score to our name. Not gonna lie, even as a thing, this last push is harder than I thought it would be. But we'll get it eventually. As always, thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. If you watch this far, might as well subscribe. You can always change your mind later. See you on the next one. Peace!